Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Doors Update news video. Recently, the developers did a Q&A session in the Doors community server, and if you're familiar with these at all, you know that a whole bunch of information about upcoming content for the game is revealed in these. Today, I'm going to be going over everything that was revealed in this most recent Q&A session, including stuff such as a potential backdoors overhaul, as well as some other stuff such as the removal of some badges, and just overall stuff. It just kind of goes everywhere. There's some archives information, stuff like that. Anyways, I don't want to waste any more time, so let's just get right into it. Alright, so the first question is the following. Has Doors build mode or anything UGC related ever been a thought? Probably would take like a million years to make, but it would make replayability insane. And to that question, the developers responded, the modifiers overhaul will be somewhat like a build mode if I'm allowed to do what I want to. This is actually pretty interesting. As you may know, in one of the next Doors updates, the entire modifier system is going to be reworked from the ground up. However, Jasper here says that it could function almost like a Doors build mode. Now, if you're familiar with how build mode works in games, it's that you can create your own levels and rooms. So in this case, you'd be able to create your own floors or rooms for the hotel or different floors and subfloors. I'm not entirely sure how modifiers are going to be able to achieve that, and I feel like stating that they're going to be like a build mode is a bit of an over-exaggeration. However, I assume what Jasper is trying to get at here is that when the modifiers update does come, you are going to have a lot more customizability and just replayability with that new system, which is pretty interesting. Moving on though, the next question is the Everything Everywhere All at Once badge going to have an icon? Not really important, but yeah. Now this badge is obtainable for completing Chaos Mode, which was added a few months back. And it's actually the badge that's gone the longest without any sort of icon to represent it. If you obtain the badge, you'll notice how it doesn't have an icon, it's just a fully blank transparent image. And Jasper responded, I'll get to it anyways, as it has always pissed me off. Something along the lines of that. Basically, what that means is that eventually in a future update, this badge will receive a proper icon. I know it's a small change, however, this too has bugged me for quite a bit, so I'm glad to see this change is going to come in the future. Moving on, the next question is, will subfloors be getting any modifiers or will they stay main floors only? As you probably know, only the main floors have access to modifiers and the subfloors don't. The developers have said in the past multiple times that subfloors won't get modifiers, however, you know, with the modifiers update happening sometime soon, it's going to be kind of considered that subfloors might get modifiers. Anyways, Jasper said if I can find a good way to do it, then maybe. This is not confirmation that subfloors will get modifiers, but it does mean that it's being considered and it is possible. I do wonder what subfloor modifiers could be added though, as typically players tend to play the main floors over subfloors. But who knows, maybe with this we could see subfloor modifier badges similar to Hotel Hell or a Hard Place, but for like the back door or the outdoors. Moving on though, the next question is, I fear that from what I've seen from the Archives trailer and all the detailing in the outdoors, the main two floors are going to look a bit bland in a way compared to the subfloors. How are you going to combat this? Now, when I first read this, I didn't fully understand what they were talking about, but I think I got it now. Essentially, as the game updates and adds more floors, they continuously get more detailed, and that makes the previous floors, like the hotel and the mines, look less detailed. And Jasper responded to this pretty interestingly. They said, we have ideas. And this likely means that eventually, the design of the hotel and the mines is going to receive some sort of revamp where more decorations and stuff like that are added, so it looks more stylistically similar to the more detailed other floors in the game, the more recent ones like the archives and the outdoors. This could mean we could be seeing a Hotel plus plus or a Mines plus plus